Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm LandonProduction, and this is where I talk about the news or anything else trending in the world or on the internet. I do have a lot to talk about today, and I do have an update on my dad. As many of you guys know, my dad had a really bad fall onto a heater, and he was passed out on the ground for a couple days before going to the hospital. Well, he's still at the hospital. It's been almost 30 days, and it's been a roller coaster. He actually had some really good days. If you guys want to meet my dad, I got him in a few videos on his good days. You guys can click right over here. I'll also put a link in the description below. Well, right now he's actually not doing so good. He's been on a huge decline for the past 5 or 6 days, and we just received some really bad news. I'm not sure what's next, but this might keep me away from YouTube for a few days, and I thought, I owe it to you guys to explain this, explain my absence if I am absent. And again, I'm very, very sorry for this, guys. I just can't catch a break, but I'm gonna try my hardest to film as much as I can for you guys. I mean, this is hashtag 2018. This is going to be our greatest year ever. And also hashtag road to 1 million subscribers. Okay, so enough of all that. Let's talk about what you guys clicked for, what you guys came for, the news. So our first story is actually a really crazy one, and it's about inmates escaping from prison. In a Brazil prison, there was a huge riot where 9 inmates were shot dead, and it's estimated over 200 inmates escaped during this mayhem. This number could actually be a lot higher. This is one of the largest breakouts in history. 127 inmates who broke free from the prison, well, they actually voluntarily checked themselves back into prison because I guess they had a change of heart. Brazil has a huge problem right now with their overcrowding prisons, and there isn't enough money to pay for the appropriate amount of officers to keep the prison safe and, to keep the prisoners in the prison. Here's the crazy part to how little funds this prison has. There are 900 prisoners located at this prison with only 5 officers. This could also be because the escape happened on New Year's Day, and all of the officers, well, they might have booked their time off. They wanted to go celebrate for New Year's, and who wants to be in a prison on New Year's Eve? But I mean, it was a good day for the prisoners. They were able to escape. And I bet there aren't enough police officers to get these guys back into prison anytime soon. And also, I bet it's safe to say that traveling to Brazil right now is not recommended. Alright, our next story is Logan Paul. He made an apology video to address the video he uploaded where he filmed a dead person, and he decided to laugh about it. It was very disrespectful to the dead person, to their family, their friends, and disrespect to YouTube itself. Disrespect to people who have depression, who have suicidal thoughts, people who commit suicide. YouTube doesn't promote that kind of stuff. Well, I'm questioning it a little bit because YouTube promoted Logan Paul's video. It appeared on the homepage in the trending section. Well, going back into Logan Paul's sorry video, this is what he had to say.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel.
So the video is titled "So Sorry." I do think Logan Paul is sincere in the video. He's very sorry, but I think it was just a logical thing to not film a dead person and talk about suicide and then laugh about it.
Or malicious. Like I said, I made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven.
Is this real life right now? How can someone have no heart and no common sense at all? I'm sure he's sorry that a lot of people hated on him for his video. He got exactly what he wanted. He clickbaited, he used a dead person for views, his video blew up, it went mega viral, and I'm not sure how this video even made it onto YouTube. How did it make it through the editing process? They should have seen it and be like, okay, well, this doesn't look good, let's edit this part out. But Logan Paul and his film crew, they put it all together. They filmed the dead man body. There was like zooming in on the hands. You can clearly see this guy's dead. You can clearly see it's the guy with the rope around his neck hanging from a tree. The whole video was graphic, and since then the video was taken down. There's rumors about maybe YouTube forced Logan Paul to take it down, or because Logan Paul got so much hate that he took it down. This story actually made it to the mainstream media, and in the news was a mother of a teen who watched Logan Paul's video. Well, he's now traumatized. He's traumatized because the teen's father committed suicide. So he was stunned to see the dead man hanging from the tree, and stunned that Logan Paul, who's probably his biggest idol, just laughing about it. It's almost like he's laughing at his dad for killing himself. Logan Paul has to realize that fame it really affects people. It affects people's lives. He's putting himself in a position to be a role model to millions of people, and then this is what he does. The #1 trending video on YouTube right now is a video titled "Logan Paul Ended His Career," and it's by this guy named Kavos. I've actually been watching him since about 50,000 subscribers. I think he's at 666,000. He's almost at a million. Let's just say that. And you know what? Kavos, he's a good guy, but he attacks people, and I don't think I agree with that title about Logan Paul's career being over, because he does have a massive audience that is very dedicated to him, and this is just one thing, you know, Logan Paul will hopefully learn from. He's gonna think twice about if he comes to a situation like this again. He's gonna know what to do. At the end of the day, everyone makes mistakes. It's how you learn from them that makes you a better person. I wish this just wasn't such a mistake. I'm for sure not going to go to his channel and unsubscribe to him because of this. Alright, and also at the time of this recording, I just got a notification on Facebook. Someone is starting this change.org campaign, and it's where you sign petitions, and this person has a petition that wants to delete Logan Paul's YouTube channel. The goal is to get 35,000 people to sign it, and at the time of this recording, it's at 29,078 people, and it keeps going up every few seconds. So it seems like a lot of people want Logan Paul banned from YouTube. It's most likely not likely that that's going to happen. I've seen much worse on YouTube, but let's just leave that story right there. Also in the news is, of course, another person who has a huge influence, and we're talking about President Donald Trump. He has been raising tensions with Pakistan. Not only does North Korea hate them, now Pakistan feels threatened by the US after Donald Trump tweeted out this: "The United States has foolishly given Pakistan more than $33 billion in aid over the last 15 years, and they have given us nothing but lies and deceit, thinking our leaders as fools. They give safe haven to terrorists we hunted Afghanistan with little help, no more." Pakistan's government replied with this: "The US leaders were completely incomprehensible and could damage the trust between the countries. The US and Pakistan has played huge roles together, you know, to combat terrorism, but now that could be threatened." Moving on, I can't believe it's still going on, but the fires are still burning in Southern California, and the Thomas Fire has now burned 282,000 acres across the state. This now becomes the largest fire in history, but right now the fire isn't the #1 concern. It's mudslides. They could cause deaths and much more destruction. The trees were being used as a protective barrier from mudslides, while now with almost 100% of the protective covering gone due to the fire, this leaves huge concerns. Also, storm drains are being blocked off, so if it rains, they could be suffering from floods as well. There's just so much going on in California right now, and I hope everyone over there can stay safe. And a huge shout out to the firefighters and everyone that's risking their lives every single day to fight this fire, to put it out. Well, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys got to the end, put hashtag the end, just so I know. I just want to see who my dedicated fans are, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.